Hello fellas. Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. Today's video I am gonna do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best budget Samsung smartphones 2021. After doing proper researches, we came to the conclusion that meets the best in terms of overall. Kindly leave a like if you find this helpful, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you haven't. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. We'll be back with more videos. The Galaxy F22 has a no-frills design, which is practical at best. It's available in two finishes, denim black and denim blue. The smartphone has a plastic body with a display panel made of Gorilla Glass 5. The plastic unibody has a matte finish with fine grooves on the back, which provides good grip. Both the display glass and back panel are good at resisting fingerprints. The fit and finish feels solid, with no creaks. Despite its 9.4mm thickness and 203 grams weight, the Galaxy F22's relatively tall body made it easy to hold. It's even comfortable enough for one-handed use, which is quite an accomplishment for a smartphone with a 6,000 mAh battery. The Samsung Galaxy F22 has a 6.4-inch display with a water drop style notch at the top and a noticeable chin at the bottom. The display notch does seem a bit dated, as most smartphones at this price point now have displays with hole punch cutouts. The placement of the ambient light sensor in that notch led to the display dimming randomly while playing games in landscape because I ended up blocking it with my thumb. Thankfully, the Game Booster app has a handy toggle to disable auto brightness adjustment while playing games. The Galaxy F22 uses the MediaTek Helio G80 processor, which was announced in early 2020. This SoC has two Cortex-A75 cores clocked at up to 2 GHz and 6 Cortex-A55 cores at 1.8 GHz. The Samsung Galaxy M32 sports a 6.4-inch AMOLED display with a dewdrop notch at the top. It has thin bezels at the sides and the top, but the bottom chin is thicker. The frame and the back are made out of plastic. Samsung has curved the frame on all sides, which makes this phone comfortable to hold and use. Samsung has opted for a side-mounted fingerprint scanner which sits on the right side of the frame. This is now a common feature on smartphones at this price point. The fingerprint scanner on the side is slightly higher than where I would have liked it, but it's still reachable. The result of such placement is that the volume buttons are pushed further up and you'll need to stretch your thumb to reach them. On the left side of the frame is the Galaxy M32 SIM tray, which has two nano SIM slots and a dedicated slot for storage expansion. You do get a 3.5mm headphone jack on the Galaxy M32, at the bottom, along with the USB Type-C port in the bottom firing speaker. The back panel is glossy and picks up fingerprints rather easily. I had to keep wiping the smartphone to keep smudges off it. In the top left corner is the quad camera module that sits nearly flush with the back of the smartphone. The Galaxy M32 measures about 9.3mm in thickness and weighs 196 grams, which is noticeable while holding it. The weight and bulk are largely attributable to the big 6,000 mAh battery it packs in. The Galaxy M32 is capable of 25 watts fast charging, but sadly only comes with a 15 watts charger in the box. The Samsung Galaxy M31s is the successor of the Galaxy M31 and brings new features to the segment. The Galaxy M31s sports a 6.5-inch Infinity O AMOLED display with a hole punch at the center. Just like the Galaxy M31, this too packs a big 6,000 mAh battery, but this time around Samsung has paired a 25W charger in the box. Samsung has also gone with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner on the Galaxy M31s. The phone has a glasstic back which looks like glass but is actually made out of plastic. It is a fingerprint magnet and picks up fingerprints very easily. The phone runs One UI 2.1 on top of Android 10. The Galaxy M31s comes with a fair amount of bloatware pre-installed on the device. Samsung has opted for the Exynos 9611 SoC to power the Galaxy M31s. This is a dated processor at this point and you do see some sluggishness while loading heavy apps and games. Battery life on the Galaxy M31s is impressive, as the phone lasted us over 2 days with our usage. The Galaxy M31s has a quad camera setup at the back consisting of a 64-megapixel primary camera. We found the camera performance to be good in daylight. It also has a single take feature which offers different outputs after recording a video. Low light camera performance was average, but the found video stabilization to be poor. The Galaxy F62 looks good. The blue color gradually transitions to silver towards the bottom of the rear panel. The back and frame are built from plastic, but this phone still manages to feel sturdy. However, the glossy plastic back picked up scuff marks within the first few hours of using it. There's no case in the box, which is something Samsung should have provided. The display specifications are more or less identical to those of the Galaxy M51 too. It's a 6.7-inch, Full HD Plus Super AMOLED Plus panel with a 60Hz refresh rate. Considering that it's not uncommon to find a 90Hz refresh rate and even an in-display fingerprint sensor in phones that cost a lot less, I'm disappointed that the Galaxy F62 is neither. You do get a hole punch cutout in the top center of the display, which offers endless possibilities for using creative wallpapers. The highlight of the Samsung Galaxy F62 is the Exynos 9825 SoC. We've seen it easily handle a QHD Plus resolution display and 4K 60fps video recording in the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, so the comparatively modest features of the Galaxy F62 should not pose much of a challenge. The phone also has dual-band Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth 5, NFC for Samsung Pay, and the standard suite of sensors and geo-positioning systems for navigation. The Galaxy F62 is a 4G-only phone, but this shouldn't really deter you from considering it, since 5G is not yet a reality in India. Samsung has gone with an Infinity-O display, which means there's a hole at the center of the top of the screen for the front camera. The screen borders are thin all around. The display measures 6.7 inches and has a tall 20:9 aspect ratio. This makes it hard to reach the top of the display while holding the smartphone in one hand. There is Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on the display. Samsung has gone with a side-mounted fingerprint scanner embedded into the power button. It's well positioned and I could unlock the smartphone quite easily while holding it in either hand. The volume buttons are also on the same side but sit higher, making them a little tough to reach. You still get a 3.5mm headphone jack on the Galaxy M51, and it's positioned at the bottom along with the USB Type-C port and speaker. While many models in the Galaxy M series have been powered by the Exynos 9611 SoC, Samsung has used the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G for the Galaxy M51. This is a significant bump in terms of hardware and gives the Galaxy M51 an edge. Samsung offers 6GB RAM and 8GB RAM variants, priced at Rs. 24,999 and Rs. 26,999 respectively. Storage is the same for both at 128GB, but you do have the option to expand that using the dedicated microSD card slot. Samsung's 6.7-inch Infinity-O display has a Full HD Plus resolution, but it does not have a high refresh rate. Some of its direct competitors such as the OnePlus Nord and the Realme X3 do offer this modern feature. That aside, the Super AMOLED display on the Galaxy M51 is gorgeous. You can tweak the color output through the Settings app, and it gets sufficiently bright when outdoors. The Samsung Galaxy M51 offers snappy performance and it never showed any sign of slowing down while I was using it. I found the fingerprint scanner to be quick to unlock the smartphone, and it never really needed more than a single attempt.